Come on in the room, y'all. Come on in the room. You are in store for a treat tonight. I'm Wanda D, the motivational queen, your host for tonight. This is the Profit Posse. Profit is better than wages. Yes, that's what Jim Rohn said. So come on in the room because here you'll find the only outcome is income. Please tell me where you're tuning in from, what part of the world you're in, and thank the person that has invited you here because you are going to learn about a very explosive opportunity that can change your life, can change your family's life, can change your neighbor's life. All you have to do is just plug in, listen up, be ready, take notes. Maybe later you can ask questions, but I'm pretty sure all your questions is going to get answered in this presentation because we have two of this week's top earners in the room, and you're going to be blown away. So just come on in the room. Come on in the room. Tell us where you're tuning in from. And if you are a guest, put I'm a G in the comments. So little housekeeping. Down there below on your Zoom box, you'll see a reaction button. We want you to react. When something touches you or something hits your spirit, we want some hand claps, we want some hearts, we want some celebrations, because what we do here is we have a good time. We have a good time and we make money. Mina says she is a G from Atlanta. Can we give her a shout out? Woo, 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 woo. We love when the G's show up. We love it when the G's show up. Come on in the room. Tell us where you're tuning in from. We got Stacy Smith, new area, VGO in the building. We got Eric Thomas. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for coming up. We got Isaiah Wilson. Thank you so much. Who else is a G in the house? Let's see who is a G in the house. We want to know where the G's are. Where the G's at? Where the G's at? Feel like a gang. Yeah, you're a gang. So like I said, thank the person for inviting you here. You're in store for a big treat. We have our well, I'm gonna say that too. Y'all just get ready. Let me tell you, this is an exciting time because there is changes. It's called deregulation. And the person that invited you really wanted you to take a look at this opportunity and see what part of it you want for your family and yourself. So I am just so glad to be a part of this squad because we have fun, we make money, we have a great time, and you're right on time. You are right on time. So if you're ready, say I'm ready. If you're ready, say I'm ready. Yes, come on in the room. Say I'm ready. If you're ready, say I'm ready. I'm ready. Nina said I'm ready. Who else say they ready? Who's ready? I'm ready. Angela Ferguson said I'm ready. The Godfather said I'm ready. Alex says I'm ready. Come on in the room. Yes, Mark says I'm ready. Jacquard says I'm ready. Yes. Yes, Sharika says awesome day. I'm ready. Yes. Well, you know what? This is my favorite part. You're going to sit back and take a look at this quick video because this is what gets me fired up all the time. And then I'm going to come back with a special treat for you to hear from our special presenter tonight, as well as some other amazing people. So sit back, take a look. I'll be right back.
Welcome to CannaGlobe, the first ever virtual dispensary offering a world-class collection of cannabis brands drop shipped to your front door. How does it work? CannaGlobe took the same concept Amazon used to become the largest company in the world. But instead of shipping toilet paper, t-shirts, and tennis shoes, CannaGlobe offers something a lot sexier. Yeah, cannabis. With over 100 premier products, from bakables like chocolate chip cookies, brownies, fried chicken batter, to cannabis mocktails like pina colada, margarita, old fashioned, to gummy rocks, sweet tarts, seltzers, king palms, pre-rolls, disposable vapes, carts, and did I mention THCA flower and magic mushrooms. CannaGlobe is the first ever to drop ship flower to every state. We're also the first ever to offer magic mushrooms legally to every state. Well, except Louisiana. We're also the first ever where you get to be the brand. You heard it. Meet the requirements and get your own brand at the dispensary. Your brand, fully paid for by the company, and you earn on company-wide revenue. Your brand can be featured right alongside celebrities and mega influencers such as Dan Bilzerian with Ignite, Holly Barker with Happy Snacks, Scotty Huss with Biscotti, and so much more. Rolling Stone magazine said, if it seems like a new state is legalizing cannabis nearly every week, don't worry, you're not high. It is indeed happening at an unprecedented pace. CNBC calls it the new gold rush. Forbes says the market could grow by 700%. And the Wall Street Journal calls it a tremendous market. We're currently in 26 countries and growing. Industry icons are saying that CannaGlobe is the most innovative, disruptive, and compelling business model this industry has ever seen. You're probably asking yourself, how is this legal? Here's how. All our products are compliant with the 2018 Farm Bill. So what's the opportunity for you? To become a virtual dispensary owner without all the hassles. No experience is required. No storefront, no inventory, no licensing, and best of all, no apologies. And is 100% legal. You can become a virtual dispensary owner. There are 3 ways you can take advantage of this opportunity. 1. You can become an affiliate by simply purchasing any product on AutoShip and get paid 20% on all your customers' purchases. 2. Or you can become a VDO for a one-time fee of $2.99 plus $25 per month. You receive a business sample kit. You can earn up to 85% in commissions, unlimited levels, and you get trained by a certified trainer. However, if you are serious about making money, we highly recommend you become a VDO Pro so that you can get paid to train VDOs whether on your team or not, and you will receive training from a certified trainer. What do? It's simple and fun. You acquire a handful of customers and teach others to do the same. Simply share your QR code or your link, and every time someone buys something, you get paid. You can also share sample products with your friends, or host a party and share all the favors. It doesn't take long before you can have all kinds of people doing the very same thing. Here's how it works. You can earn from $100 to $275 every time you personally enroll a qualified VDO, and $75 to $175 every time someone in your network does the same thing. You can also earn from 15 to 27% on all your personal customers and 3 to 12% to unlimited levels every time a customer makes a purchase anywhere in your network. While we do not make any income claims, this is an example of how the compensation plan structure works. An area VDO that enrolls 3 QVDOs and helps them each acquire a handful of customers and duplicate that 6 levels, the area VDO would approximately earn $100,000 plus $18,000 per month in residual income. But the comp plan doesn't stop at 6 levels. It pays to unlimited levels. While this is a financial opportunity, the real reward is we get to change the world by transforming lives with these sacred plants. We put smiles back on faces, happiness in hearts, laughter in lives, and health back in the home. Thank you for watching. Now, please get back with the person that shared this video with you and get started today.
Hey guys, give that video a hand clap and give it a hand clap right now. Put a hand claps up and also put in the comments who invited you. If you are a G, please put down who invited you and let's get this party started. Yeah, so I'm so super excited because I have the pleasure of introducing one of our top squad leaders. Yes, I'm talking about the one and only HWIC, Danto. He makes 6 figures from his wheelchair at his front porch, on his front porch. So you want to just listen up because he don't play. Drop that mic, Danto, and come on up here and tell us what's going on.
Hello, world. It's your boy, the one and only the GONTO, baby, the HWIC. And let me show you, I am the head wheelchair in charge. Walking is overrated. Walking folks got more excuses than the law allows. Excuses are tools of incompetence used to build monuments of nothingness, and those who use them seldom amount to anything. I'm from Memphis, Tennessee. I'm a area video pro from my front porch using my cell phone and my thumbs and my fingers to make this money. It's just like that. I'm super excited about our squad, the profit posse, where the only outcome is income. I'm so excited about our squad because we're like the Navy SEALs. We don't leave anyone behind. So come on, join us, and let's just make it happen. I'm turning it back over to the motivational queen, Wanda. I call her Wonder. Wanda, take it away.
All right, then. I love it. I love it. Yes, let's get down to some hand claps. Send him some flowers. You know, like he says, do you have excuses? Well, we don't take excuses here. This is the results team right here. We get results. And the person that is getting results is our regional. He is joined us today. Yes, yes, yes. He's going to come and bring us our presentation. He is the number one income earner in the company. He's one of the founders. He's what we call our millionaire mentor. He has so many titles, electrifying. He's just always gets it done. And one key word he used today was focus. So I'm just so excited. And I want y'all to take pause and put your hands together. I'm talking about the one and the only Big Easy, Eric Carter. Please come up. We are waiting on you. Woo, 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 woo.
One, I think it is real easy to see why they call you the motivational queen. It is real easy. Hey, look, thank you for that introduction. I appreciate it. And I appreciate the honor to be invited to be able to speak to all of you guys. And I got that from Evan just a little short while ago. And anytime I get a chance to meet with you guys, I'm excited. I am, because you guys are excited. And I look across this entire spectrum of people that are on here. That goes to the vets and the G's alike. Look, Wanda, I'm gonna tell you something. I may be the number one income earner in the company, but that's just a spot that I'm keeping warm for you, because I expect you to pass me with that kind of attitude you got, young lady. Thank you so much. But look, I may veer a little bit off script today if y'all don't mind, but since I got the microphone and the screen, I guess it's okay if I do that. It's just gonna be a little bit off script because I want to really give you guys the impact of this whole thing. First, I'm gonna tell you a little bit about me that most of you guys probably don't know. In 1986, I joined the Marine Corps, and I went in legal administration. I wanted to be a lawyer like my father. My dad was really smart. My mom was really smart. I was really, really smart, but I didn't get good grades in school. I joined the Marine Corps and they said, man, you got a really high ASVAB score. You got a good high IQ. You got a good GT score. You can be anything you want to be in the Marine Corps. I was like, really? They was like, yeah. And then while in the boot camp for the Marine Corps, Ronald Reagan bombed Libya, killed Gaddafi's 2 kids. Everybody that was in the Marine Corps, no matter what your MOS, your military occupation specialty is supposed to be, whether they're going to send you to college or not, go send you to the Naval Academy Prep School, let you become an officer or not, everybody became infantry on that day. And I was a skinny dude, Troy, skinny. I weighed 168 pounds and never played sports in school. And they said, son, we're going to give you a machine gun. They gave me a M6. They gave me a machine gun that weighed 31.5 pounds. And again, I was 168 pounds. On top of that, they gave me 30 pounds worth of ammunition. And y'all know that I was skinny and non-athletic. Then they gave me a 30-pound rucksack and said, you need to carry all this stuff up the mountains. When I tell you that I was in the wrong place for what my attitude was, I was in the wrong place for what my attitude was. And I just want to share with you guys a little bit deep of who I am today, right? So here I am, no experience in sports, non-athletic, not a good runner, not a good humper, none of those kind of things. And they made me a machine gunner. And from there, it just so happened that I found what my true talent was. I could shoot anything, and I could shoot anything good, right? So the M6 Deco 3 machine gun, shot expert. The M16A2 rifle, shot expert. The M1911 45 ACP, shot expert with that. The M203 grenade launcher, shot expert with that. They gave me Russian weapons, they gave me German weapons, they gave me Chinese weapons. I shot expert with everything. And then they selected me to help them develop what's called Standard Operating Procedures, SOP, for the first Special Operations Capable Marine Expeditionary Unit. And I was the first Black person in history of the Marine Corps, at least West Coast, to go to sniper school. I did all of those things, developed it, helped them create all that kind of stuff. I get out, I work for the government for a few years, and then our government did what the government is good at, which is just dropping people off. I got out of the Marine Corps, didn't know what I was going to do with my life. I looked inside the one ads, Pamela, do you realize there's no jobs out there for scout snipers? None. Do you realize that when you go put on your resume that your experience deals with things like being working with nuclear, biological, chemical warfare, non-combatant evacuation operations, in extremis hostage rescue takedowns, and that you could shoot 1,000 yards and drop only two rounds out of 25. You know that if they see that resume, you're not getting anything. So what happened to me is something that happened to a lot of veterans. I went into a depression, and I started self-medicating with alcohol. And I would drink every single day. In Troy, I get in fight every weekend. I jump on people bigger than me all the time because I felt like they was mean mugging me and it was testing me, right? I felt violent all the time. I felt like I was this close to the edge all the time. And I'm just giving you guys a little information about me because most of you guys don't know this. But I would fight anybody, everybody, and sometimes two people at a time. And I wouldn't win all of them, but I didn't care. The value in it for me was feeling something. That was the value in it for me. You get so numb to everything around you that you just wanted to feel something. So what I felt was violence and pain. And I discovered that if I didn't drink alcohol and I just smoked one joint, maybe twice a month, I was good. I didn't feel anxious. And it became eye-opening to me when I started to consider that there's 23 of us that commit suicide every single day, especially the higher, more advanced ranks that you go in doing those types of special operations, the worse it is for you. 23 of us commit suicide every day. So I started telling people about this plant way back in the 90s when I got out of the Marine Corps. But of course, it was illegal. But I had friends of mine who were committing suicide. I would fly in and try to save them. I said, you need to try this plant. It's going to help you. Those that believed me did okay. Those that didn't still struggle because there's a certain stigma attached to this plant. One of my good friends down in Houma, Louisiana, he tried to commit suicide. He was upset that he woke up 3 days later, still alive in the hospital. And I said, this will change your life. And I gave him a joint and he started smoking it. And he started to decompress and started to relax the same way I did. And he says, man, if I stay here in Louisiana, these Louisiana folks gonna lock me up, send me to jail. So he moved to Colorado. From Houma, Louisiana to Colorado. He didn't know nobody when he got there. But when he got there, guys, he picked up a new hobby, snowboarding, and got good at it. Became a snowboarding instructor. And then in the off season, he became a scout and became a guide for people who's going hunting up in the mountains. Today, he's turned his life completely around, 180. He's married, he's got 2 beautiful daughters and a wonderful career because of this fantastic plant. I'm still driving around and doing what I did. And I went to a lady's house and I pull up to the front curb of the house, and a little boy sitting out up front, and he says to he start yelling, "Mommy, mommy, mommy! The marijuana guy's here! The marijuana guy's here!" And I was like, "Oh man, I'm finna go to jail down here." She comes out the house. He runs up to me, gives me a big hug around my waist. She says to him, "Now tell Mr. Carter what you told me." And he looked up at me and he said, "I told my mom I feel like a normal human." You see, he had at a minimum 200 seizures a day, sometimes 300 seizures a day. And that was incredible. And the reason why his mother stuck him on the plant that we're talking about today is because he had an older brother with the same seizures that they over medicated. He became zombified, and they kept giving him more drugs until he ended up dying. He passed away at age like 13 or something like that. So she was looking for alternative medicines. I want you guys to know that this plant should be a medicine of choice, and Western medicine should be a medicine of last resort. There's certainly a place for it, but you need to try this plant first. So I've been an advocate of this plant ever since. I have a good friend of mine who's got more money than most of you guys can imagine. His son in his mid-20s was diagnosed with stage 4 lung cancer, and he was about to die. The doctor's telling my friend, you need to put your son in hospice, get ready. And he's telling me this story. I was like, brother, you need to put your son on cannabis like yesterday. You need to put him on like right now. And he called me everything but the son of God, Khadijah. And he's like, my dad is a preacher. I grew up in the Baptist church. If I give my son some weed, my dad gonna kill me and my son. I said, brother, your son is dying anyway. And you have the luxury that most people don't. You don't run out of money when you're paying for treatment. Now, he get mad at me. He flies back to Atlanta. He asks the doctor, says, doctor, what do you think about marijuana for my son? The doctor says, close the door. You need to put your son on it like yesterday. Do you know right now, today, 10 years later, his son is completely cancer-free? Now, these are some things that you'll never hear me say from a stage, but I'm going to say it on the screen because we family. Is that okay? So now you know why I'm so passionate about this plant. Even if they did not pay me, Wanda, to talk about it through the compensation plan, I would still share it everywhere I go. Now, I'm going to tell you something too. My nephew died 2 years of cancer, so it's not a silver bullet. But you ought to include it in whatever your medical strategy might be before it's too late. I know many of my friends, they go to the doctor and the doctor say, well, I wish we had caught it sooner. Well, it looks like we caught it too late. What would have happened if you had made a small life adjustment and just included maybe one gummy a day into your diet? Where would you be? Where would they be? You know, if you don't have enough vitamin C inside your body, you get really sick. You get scurvy. You don't have enough vitamin D inside your body, you get something called rickets, brittle bone. If you don't have enough cannabinoids inside your body and your body's designed to absorb it and you're not giving it any, the phytocannabinoids, the plant-based cannabinoids, what do you think might happen to you? What do you think you might suffer from? What do you think you might feel? Maybe it's anger like I felt. Maybe it's depression like others feel. Maybe it's cancer like others feel. The idea, guys, is to give your body the nutrients that it needs. And since your body has an endocannabinoid system, you need to deal with it. So when Marty called my good friend Reggie Franklin and said, Reggie, will you be the guy that lead this business? Reggie said, what are you talking about? He says, are you 420 friendly? And Reggie was like, man, it's 115. What are you talking about? And he said, man, I'm talking about marijuana. And Reggie, who's hadn't tried weed since his freshman year of college, like, bro, I don't want to talk about none of that. But he's at my house and I'm ear hustling. I'm ear hustling. And at the end of the conversation, I said, Reggie, if you don't get yourself a link, you're going to miss out, because I'm probably going to make you a millionaire at this business, because I'm going to help a whole lot of people across this country. That's what I told Reggie. When he finally got the link, I proved it to him. Now he's a believer. And you know what did it? He just Googled the top 10 health benefits of cannabis. And when he saw the top 10 benefits of cannabis and saw that he had 3 or 4 of those things that was on the list, he was like, man, I'm going to give this a try. And the rest is history, guy. Yes, I was the second person to join this company. Yes, I got about 8,000 people on my team, but it started because I was the first among my friends. So if you're a G on this Zoom right now, I'm nothing special. I was just the first among my friends, but you are the first amongst your friends. And what I'm earning, you will be able to earn. If you listen to the people like Wanda, people like Evan, people like Troy, if you do that, and you partner with us, we're going to do the heavy lifting for you so you can be very, very successful in this business and continue with our mission. So with that, with your permission, I'm going to give you guys the information that you came onto the Zoom for. I want you to know exactly who we are as a company. I want you guys to know exactly what it is we do over here. And thirdly, I want you to know exactly what's in it for you if you decide to get involved and participate. And I certainly hope you do, because we got a lot of work in front of us if we want to shift the stigma and change lives along the way. So let me share my screen and get right down to it. And If anything's not working right, guys, you guys can let me know as we continue, but let's get into it. The name of the company you guys are going to find out about, you want to write this down if you're a guest, is called CannaGlobe, right? And we're a virtual dispensary. That means we do something different. Yes, if you're in California, Colorado, you're in Oregon, you're in Michigan, you're in some of these other states, there's dispensaries on every corner, but none of them are virtual. That's what we are, right? We have over 300 products, introducing another 200 to 300 products for the end of the year. We're going to be a full-scale dispensary, but you ain't got to stock no products. You ain't got to buy no products really ahead of time. You don't have to open up a shop. We say that it's virtual because Bill Gates said, in the future, there's only be two types of businesses, those that are online and those that are out of business. And every single one of us on this Zoom right now have driven by stores that used to be open that's now closed, out of business. This is our opportunity to participate, guys. So why is it so exciting? Because this CEO has been around for a minute. You know, if you want to go to Super Bowl, you prefer to bet on a team that's been there before. They just know how to handle it when they arrive, right? Different game. When the CEO has been part of companies for the last 32 years, he's been the owner or major shareholder of two companies. He took over $1 billion. He was the owner of an $800 million cannabis company. And he founded this one in 2018 so that we all have an opportunity to participate. You know you're in the right spot at the right time if you're trying to get in front of an opportunity and not be left behind by one. In 2019, voted best holistic CBD beauty line. 2020, best made in the United States of America hemp-derived products. 2021, best hemp products provider of the year. And then last year, nutraceutical company of the year. You know how good you got to be voted nutraceutical company of the year by your peers in your industry. These are your competition. They're normally your haters. If they all get together and say that you're the best of the best, you're probably, guys, the best of the best. That's what you're partnering up with when you partner up with us. That's why people like Snoop Dogg says, yes, put my products in your dispensary. Yes, Cheech and Chong say, yes, put my products in your dispensary. Rick Ross says, yes, put my products in your dispensary, allowing us to sell it and make with them. How many of your friends can say they make money with Rick Ross? How many of your friends say they can make money with Snoop Dogg? You do if you get a virtual dispensary. We even got celebrity influencers, people who are famous on Instagram and TikTok and all these other things that the kids use. Guess what? They know these people, even if I don't. But we're going to make sure that you have access to their customers because we're providing them with these products, right? But what I'm excited about is my good friend who knew nothing about cannabis. If you know cannabis, if you use cannabis, if you've ever tried cannabis, you are further ahead than Reggie was when he started, but he still qualified for his own brand right up there with Snoop Dogg, Rick Ross, and Cheech and Chong. And do you know right now he's got the #1 selling product in the dispensary? And do you know right now he don't care where you come in from in the country, whose team you part of, what country you out of? Anytime that product is purchased, he get paid. That's what I'm talking about here. When we start talking about you can have the ability to have your own brand, guys, we're giving you the ability to get paid from people that you got no relationship with. If one of Snoop Dogg's customers come over here to buy some Snoop Dogg products and they see your product in the dispensary because you got your own brand, you get paid again. That's how dope that is. Dope, pun intended. So yes, I got my own brand coming, and I can't wait to introduce it to you guys in Las Vegas. Keith Williams got his own brand coming. Christabel, Heather Dye, Paula Oatman, Nika Husband, we've all got our own brand coming, and we all have our unique vision, our own unique taste, and we get to put our footprint on this company, and you will too. You see, we run a contest in this company about every 3 months so that anybody, not just the veterans, but if you start this business today with us, you might be able to qualify and get your own brand with this company inside of 3 months with no money out of pocket for you. This industry is so big. Rolling Stone magazine said it seems like a new state is legalizing cannabis nearly every week. You're not high, it's really happening. CNBC calls it the gold rush. I call it the green rush because the money's green and the plan is green. And then Forbes magazine said this market get $100 billion. The Wall Street Journal says it's a tremendous market that's allowing people to enter into a business that they might not have been able to start. And let's just keep it a buck. Let's keep 100. What they're really saying is that now you can get in and start a business that for the last 100 years, they've been arresting people like me and you for. That's what they really trying to say in no uncertain terms, but they trying to be a little slick with it, right? And then when you look at Grandview Research says this is where we are, but this is where we're growing. I talked to a man yesterday. He says, man, he says, I really like to participate with y'all, but I like the stuff I can find on the street. And my friends like the stuff you can find on the street. And I tell them, that's good, but that ain't where the market's going. The stuff you've been buying down at Mr. Pookie's house, the stuff you've been finding out there on the street, yada, yada, yada. That's good, but that ain't where the market's going. Look at this Zoom. Look at how many gray-haired people on this Zoom. We ain't finna go to Mr. Pookie's house at 11 o'clock at night. We ain't gonna do it. I know I ain't, and I'm a fighter, but I know now I ain't finna go do with that. But look, when you ride through some of these hills, you think to yourself, nah, I better not get out the car. I'm just saying. You know what I'm talking about? But if I can get the product I want delivered right to my front door and get it within 2 days, and I feel delivered from some of these demons I carry in the back of my head, trust and believe this is where the market is going. It's a whole lot of us. I had a guy said, I only like flower THC. The rest of the stuff ain't legit. I said, your opinion is irrelevant. You heard me? I don't care if you like cannabis or not. I don't care if you like weed, mushrooms, flower. I don't care what you like. Your opinion is irrelevant. If it wasn't, these states would not be legalizing it, and they're falling like dominoes. And if you're not participating in this industry, I don't know what you're doing with your life. You see, I know I missed the deregulation of telecom. I didn't become a millionaire with that, but I know people who did. I know that I missed the deregulation of electricity, and I didn't become a millionaire with that, but I know people who did. I know that when they started to deregulate money in the form of cryptocurrency and cryptocurrency exchanges, people became millionaires with that. I didn't, but I know people that did. If I'm going to be done 4 times in a row, take me off this earth right now. They beginning to deregulate cannabis, and cannabis is older than all of them. I'm not going to call a person stupid if they don't get into that business, but I really don't know what else to call them. I guess what I'm trying to say, everybody, is this. There's not going to be another segment of the economy that's going to deregulate in our lifetime unless Jeff Bezos and Elon Musk start putting real estate on the moon and let you buy apartments. You follow me? This is your chance. And you don't want your kids and your grandkids say, Mama, where was you? Daddy, where was you when they were deregulating this product? And how come you didn't get involved? Right? So that's where we are. And the reason why it's going, and if we going to be perfectly honest, because people are sick from their sickness. They go to the doctors, they get a pill and a potion, a lotion, and then they got to have another pill because that pill gives them symptoms. It starts destroying their liver and their kidney. Next thing they know, on the dialysis, and they're thinking to themselves, man, I'm going down the same route that my parents have gone down. I'm about to start going out of this world on pieces because first they want to cut my toe off, then they want to cut off half my foot, then they want to cut off the other half of my foot, then the leg and the knee. They're going out of this world in pieces, and they're thinking to themselves, man, what else is out there? And they're beginning to look at plant-based medicine. And there's no better plant-based medicine provider than what the company we're introducing you to tonight. So if you're a G, that's the reason why we're here. You can look at this list. You know somebody that is dealing with this. Maybe it's an auntie, maybe it's an uncle, maybe it's a girlfriend, a boyfriend, maybe it's a grandmother. They're dealing with something on that list. Some type of acute condition, some type of autoimmune condition, some type of a chronic condition that they're dealing with, and they're discovering just by going on the Google and YouTube that they can find relief because of these plants. And you can be the person that helped them and profit from them at the exact same time. Woo! Ain't that a good thing? You're helping everybody all at once. Now, the reason why it works, guys, is because I know you've all studied basic biology. You know you got blood, right? That's your circulatory system. You know you got to breathe. That's your respiratory system. You know you feel, touch, and taste things. That's your central nervous system allowing you guys to do that. And then you have your brain, your lungs. You got all these different organs. Do you know that there's one system, which is the endocannabinoid system, which is inside the body producing cannabinoid system, that's connected to every other system we're talking about, as well as all those major organs. So if it's deficient, guess where it manifests itself? It manifests itself in the sickness that you're dealing with. That's why these supplements are powerful. That's why they help so many different people. That's why they help with so many different things. That's why I made it my mission to help shift the stigma surrounding this plant, because I know what people think out there about this plant. But we all know better. And if you know better, you do better. That's what I heard. Right. So we got some fantastic products. I don't care if you like to smoke yours. I don't care if you like to vape yours. I don't care if you like the edibles. I don't care if you like to apply it on some achy joints and apply it topically. Maybe you got some eczema, psoriasis, some skin issues. Maybe you got some concentration issues. Guess what? We got products for everybody. I can talk about our mushroom tarts. I can talk about our coffee. I can talk about our microdosing of mushrooms, our flour. I can talk about our pre-rolls, our vapes. I can talk about the aphrodisiac shots that's made for you, made for him, made for her, that's going to spice up your love life. I can talk about our THC infused fried chicken batter. I guess if I'm looking at it, what I'm really trying to say, guys, we got something for everybody. We are not in an economy where we have people that we cannot provide a product for. And we're going to be introducing even more after Las Vegas. You guys want to just get involved. And you say, well, Eric, I heard about weed. I know about cannabis, but I don't know nothing about mushrooms. Guess what? Over the next few years, you're going to hear more and more about it because they've discovered things like reishi helps with anti-aging and supporting healthy blood pressure. Lion's mane is good for Alzheimer's and dementia. Cordyceps is good for oxygen utilization, physical energy, endurance, right? Turkey tail is good for everything, including gut bacteria. Chaga is good for reducing inflammation. Whirl agaricus is good for your liver. And we have all these different mushrooms inside of one product that you can microdose, try a little bit every single day. Guys, we have some life-changing products here that are immediate impact for 90% of the people. When you try it, you know immediately that it's working. You're either going to sleep better, the pain's going to go away, the shakes and the tremors that you got are going to disappear. You're going to know all of that within minutes. If you're just trying to relax and decompress and have a good time, you're going to feel that within minutes. We got products that we should be winning at. It's difficult for me sometimes when I hear people struggle to build this business. I'm like, bro, you selling weed. It ain't really that hard. You overcomplicating it. And then you got people like Evan who's willing to do the heavy lifting. He'll do the Zooms. You just got to put them on there. He's going to answer your people's questions. You just got to put them on the phone with him. You need to be coached. Listen to Troy Moat. You need to be motivated. Listen to Wanda. Right? If you want to be inspired, listen to the head wheelchair in charge. I'm telling you guys, you can't do better than what you got right in front of you. And if you could, I'd be over there. But it's all right here. The reason why it works, guys, is because of science. We break the molecules up using sound waves to make them smaller so that your body can use it. We make sure that it's water soluble so that your body can use it even faster. And that's why it's so effective. We back it all up with a third-party certificate of analysis because of the 2018 Farm Bill that says we're all legal. And then we grow a marijuana plant that we got certified and classified as industrial hemp versus the stuff you find inside the gas stations. So our products is the really real. If you're around here right now because you're a G, there's no difference in the products you've been buying off the street and the products that we have. None. Something you guys may not know is that this plant does not grow Delta-9 THC. It never has and never will. This plant grows something called THCA. And if you take THCA and you store it incorrectly, it's going to turn into Delta-9 THC, which is what happens when you buy your cannabis off the street because somebody was stored inside of a pickle bucket or a trash bag. It turns into Delta-9 THC. Our products, just like their products, turn into Delta-9 THC the minute you expose it to heat. But until we do and we store it the way we store it, it's completely legal. Or according to the 2018 Farm Bill, guys, you are in business. You cooking with Crisco. You don't have to worry about whether or not the products work because they do what they do. We're in 26 countries around the world. Here's your opportunity. This is what I'm sharing for you. Now you know a little bit about the company, you know a little bit about who we are, you know what we do, and I'm going to share with you right now what's in it for you. We're going to allow you to partner up with us using our money, using our products, using our resources to get your own dispensary. And you don't have to spend $250,000, $500,000 for it. No, for less than $1,000 and without the hassles, without the experience, without the storefront, without the inventory, without the licenses, you ain't got to apologize for it because it's 100% legal. For less than $1,000, you got everything the big dispensaries got, and you're doing it without any of the headache or the money that they spent. You got 3 ways to get involved. Get in as an affiliate. Buy a few products, sell a few products, make a little bit of money on the side. But if you want to make some serious money, you want to be a VDO or a VDO Pro. As a VDO, you're going to pay $299 one time. You're going to pay $25 a month. That's going to give you 2 websites, one to sell products and one to share the opportunity. You're going to get yourself 1 product delivered to your house every single month. It can be whatever you like or whatever you like to share. Now you're in business. Or VDO Pro. If you're saying to yourself, man, I like what Eric is talking about. I want to be like Eric and teach other people. You become a VDO Pro. The company will reward you with an additional income earning opportunity because you became a VDO Pro. You paid the $5.99 one time and you became a trainer of VDOs because you got a little bit extra training and you get to make extra money inside the existing opportunity. So that is what's dope all the way around. So how does it work? Real simple. We help you do this business because you will have products that you can share with people and have a good time. Post it on social media, let people see what you're doing, let them find out that you're doing it and getting paid. They're going to want to do it and get paid just like you. Send them to your shift store so they can buy product. Let them become an affiliate where they can earn 20% just by sharing their website. Let people go to their website and buy product. Drop ship to their front door. Like if they bought it off of Amazon.com, or if they become like us, a VDO where we pay the $299, we got our pro package sold, and we pay our monthly dispensary fee. We got $100 for the customer product sold. We're eligible to earn all this extra money. It looks like this. When you share with other people who do what you do and did what I did, every time they say yes, it's $100 to you. 100, 100, 100. Don't take forever to earn your money back. Do it quick. If it's going to cost you $300 to get involved, it's going to cost you, you're going to make $300 as quick as you want to get all your money back. And then suddenly you're in the black, you're profitable without waiting 2 years like a lot of other people had to finance their business and get into debt and run that risk. Make your money back. Real simple. Share with your baby mama. Share with your baby daddy. Go share with your best friend. Go share with your classmate, your schoolmate, the guy you go bowling with, the ladies that you play cards with, the guy across the street you drink coffee with. Everybody knows somebody that knows somebody that's dealing with this plant. Make some money with them. And then if you do that, you're going to find out that they do what you did. That promotes you almost by accident. You become an area. As an area, that's the first level of leadership. We pay you more money. You're going to make $175 when you talk to somebody brand new. And every time they go out and talk to other people, you're going to make more money because they doing the talking. That's why Troy Moulton is an area VDO. That's why Wanda's an area VDO. That's why the head wheelchair in charge is the area VDO. That's why Evan is an area VDO. How many area VDOs we got on here? Stacy Smith, area VDO. And I'm just looking at who's got it on their screen. So if I don't call you, it's not on purpose. I just don't see it on the screen. But you got more than 6 areas on this screen. Do you know it only takes 6 to become a regional? Once you become a regional, you make $200 every time. And I'm a regional in the company. And every time anybody in this company who's a regional introduces to people that do the same thing, they make $100 all the way down, no matter how wide, no matter how deep. When Evan said, Eric, can you jump on a Zoom tonight and talk to my people? I said, absolutely. You know why? Because every single one of you guys on the Zoom easily represented for me $100. Technically, you paid me to be here. And I don't mind. You paid $299 to join the business. You basically hired me to work for you. And that's the cheapest I've ever worked for anybody in my whole life. You follow me? I'm pretty good at what I do. Let me help you build your business. You follow me? I also want you guys to be successful. Why? Because I'm a regional. If I help you become a regional, like Evan's a regional, I helped his sponsor become a regional. Every time that happens, whenever he gets a check, I get a check. Even if Evan passes him. If Barry, his sponsor, is a regional, but Evan becomes a national or international, every time Evan get a check, Barry get a check. How secure is your check if somebody else is earning one and they giving you one to match it? Your income is very, very secure at that point. Where else can you do that in life? You see, I'm old enough to have worked in corporate America long enough to have been required to train people. Sometimes, guys, I've trained my replacement. They ain't paid me nothing. If I think back in my life of all the people that I trained, if they gave me a 20% check match off of all the people that I've ever trained, you know, I would not ever have to work ever again in my life. That's the opportunity we got over here. You see, there's something called competitive economics, which is your typical corporate America. And then there's something called cooperative economics. And you learn that if you practice Kwanzaa. Cooperative economics, I want you to win because only by you winning can I win. I want to help you. That's what we're here for. Evan wants to help you. Troy wants to help you. They wouldn't even be where they are if they didn't help other people. You understand that? That's how strong this is. And then as you get promoted, you can earn 3, 6, 9, and 12% off of every product purchase. And it looks like this: 3, 6, 9, and 12. But if you introduce it to them, you make 15, 18, 21, 24, 27% off of every purchase. You know, inside my company, inside my opportunity, yes, I got about 8,500 people active, but I got 3 people on my team in my regional code that spend over $1,000 a month on product from me. 1,000 times 21%. Multiply that by 3, and you'll understand that's enough by itself to pay a few bills every month without me making income claims. And I get paid to train. Anytime I train somebody, or if you're a trainer like Troy, anytime Troy trains somebody, he earns anywhere from $40 to $100 as a trainer. And then as he ranks up and those people start training, he makes anywhere from $25 to $200, even though he's not even in the room where people are being trained. He's making training pay because he's qualified. That's one reason why you want to become a VDO pro or area trainer. Hint, hit, clue, clue. Get paid off leverage using other people's time, energy, and efforts. That's what we all here for. And I'm going to tell you, these guys like Troy and like Wanda and like Evan, trust and believe they want you to be successful because we get paid good off what we do. We get paid great off what we duplicate. You know, if you just reach the first rank of leadership and introduce us to 3 brand new people, they do the same thing, then they do the same thing that happens just 6 times. That's 729 people. That's $54,000 in bonus money right here. That's $29,000 if you trained them all. That's $15,000 a month in training pay. In residual income if they just got a few customers each. And I did the math today. Inside my regional code, I have over 1,000 people. Y'all do the math on that, guys. It's a really, really good feeling. I hope and pray that all of you guys get to experience that. So we got some great promos. We won't have to go into that there. That's for another time. But I will tell you that there's opportunities, guys, that you guys can develop and get your own brand too. And at the end of the day, that's what it's all about. Because if you did not come from a wealthy family must come from you. You got your own brand, you get to leave that to your kids. And with that, I want to thank you, Wanda, for my time and appreciate you. And I'm here with nothing but gratitude in my heart for each and every single one of you guys on this. So thank you so much.
Eric, thank you, Big Easy. Can we please put our hands together? Give Big Easy some flowers, give him some hand claps, give him some love. Let's take time to light up the screen. And I'm going to say this, Big Easy. Thank you so much because you don't have to be here. And even though we've paid you well, and we're going to keep paying you, it's my goal to keep putting money in your pocket.
Thank you so much.
But this is what I've learned in life, that when people learn to celebrate people, you go much further. So I always want to recognize and celebrate the people that should be celebrated, because family, when it's your turn up, you want people to come and celebrate you. So thank you so much. I took so many notes. I'm getting to work. I just love everything. Thank you for sharing your story with us. And I want to ask people on this call tonight, what is it that really, really resonated with you the most? What stood out the most? What part of this business do you want the most? This is an opportunity to save people's lives. This is an opportunity to change the trajectory of your family's outcome. This is everything in this one opportunity. We get about 6 or 7 streams of income just from this one opportunity. And when people are running around talking about they need to make different streams of income, they really probably don't know what they're doing, because right here you can come into one opportunity and get paid about 7 different ways. So I just want to thank you, Big Easy, from the bottom of my heart for coming onto the call. And also, please, y'all, send out our Godfather some hearts and love and everything, because he is a little under the weather. So we just need to shower him with a great comeback. So send him out that love that we do here on the team. That's what we do, because the teamwork makes the dream work. Now, Big Easy, you said a mouthful, and I want us to bring up one of our teammates here. He's a secret undercover bus driver, but really he's taking over the world with this CannaGlobe opportunity. And I'm talking about the number one, the one and only, our professor, Troy Moulton. Troy, please unmute and tell us what you love about the squad. Tell us what you love about this opportunity that you are taking full advantage of.
Wow. I mean, it's just such a pleasure to be here. Just a pleasure to hang with just phenomenal people. My name is Troy Moulton, to be exact. I'm in Prince George's County, Maryland, and full-time bus driver. That's my job. Work 50, 60 hours a week, going in circles, driving up and down the East Coast, transporting people. But I needed to do something different, because I look at the paycheck and it's not enough. I look at the time that I have left after the week and it's not enough. And when you don't have enough money and you don't have enough time, I figure that's 2 big problems. And I know I need to do something different to get something different. So this is something different that can provide me the money and the time that I want. You know, in some areas of the world, they call that freedom, financial freedom. And it's just a phenomenal opportunity that I get to take advantage of, because I get to change my life. I get to be my own boss, be getting control of my income, where my job, no control over the income, very little control over my time. But here, control my time, control my income, and then hang around phenomenal people where I get to learn so much from. I get to hang around fun people, hang around people that love to help people, to get to help me think bigger. And it's really the best of all worlds. So, you know, if you need more time, you need more energy, or you just need a better crew to hang around that can help you transform your life, yeah, you want to join forces with us. It'll do your body good.
Troy, thank you for that so much. Thank you for that so much. That's so inspiring. You do that for us. Plus, you keep us on our toes with the education and team. Well, I should say new teammates for that's going to be coming on tonight. Troy is one of our trainers. He comes up on Tuesdays teaching us different things that help us in our business. So thank you so much for that, Troy. Now I have another special person that I just want to bring into the room for a moment and let her share her testimonial. Let her tell you a little bit of why she joined this phenomenal posse, the Profit Posse, where the only outcome is income. And I'm talking about the one and only Mama Khadijah. She is headed for area. Yeah. Mama Khadijah, can you unmute and share a little bit with the people?
Greetings, family. I feel so honored and blessed to be here. I thoroughly enjoyed listening to the Big Easy. Of course, you as my mentor, coaching me and supporting me, and the professor and Danto. The team is awesome. We have so much education that this company puts out, that our trainers give to us. and it's documented. It's something that you can read. It's something tangible. But the love and the other support that we get from our teammates just takes it. It's like the icing on the cake. So we're getting it from all different angles, and it is truly helping me to build my team and learning how to do the invite and seeing the value in the three-way calls, and all of that has helped me tremendously in building my team.
Thank you, Mama Khadijah. Mama Khadijah is on her way. This is it. This is it, people, kings and queens on the call. We have decisions to make. We always have a decision to make. And today is like any other day. You have a choice. You can choose you could choose to join with us and rock it out or not. But at the end of the day, you will make a choice. So I am please bring up the slide. I say now it's decision time. It's time for us to decide how we want to get started in this opportunity. If you're serious about changing lives, if you're serious about getting going.
Uh-oh.
Hello? Can y'all hear me? Put a thumbs up if you can hear me. And I need somebody to bring up the slide for me. If somebody can. I don't have the control, but I'm gonna keep talking because I know what I'm talking about here.
Wait
Now,
a second. Are we? Is Lilith? Did she disappear? She may be. So we do have Lilith who's in the backdrop.
There she go. Okay,
There
thanks, Lilith. Thanks so much. The team makes the dream work. So let me just go right in here where I say you should choose if nothing less than purple, because this opportunity is one that you want to lock into. You can't get paid for bringing people in if you are an affiliate. Now that is an option. They call that a side hustle. And it's just that, you can put yourself on some auto ship products and you'll get 20% of retail. That's huge because most companies do not pay you 20% for selling their products. But we do right here at CannaGlobe. You will get 20% of your customers' products. You have to have at least one product on auto ship, and you just go for it. You can build your way up to BDO. But if you can come in at BDO, which is right now, it's on sale for $299. When I got started, it was $420. It cost me, a little bit more money, but I would have paid that and more because of this opportunity. But with the BDO, as a full-time dispensary owner, you get a sample kit. You'll get samples of some of the products. You'll also earn up to 85% commissions. You'll get paid unlimited levels, as Big Easy was talking about. Like that train just pays you and pays you and pays you and pays you. And you get training. And that's what's very important when you start in this business. But if you're really, really locked in, serious, and you say, you know what, I want all the money. Somebody put in the comments, all the money. Then if you want all the money, then you want to become a BDO Pro. We call that big time. You get the same thing, but you also get paid for training. What you say now, you get paid for training. Yes, you get paid for training for corporate. They don't even have to be in your organization, but you get paid for training. So if you want all the money, then come in as a BDO Pro. But tonight is a decision. Tonight is about decision. So I want to encourage you to get back with the person that invited you and just let them know that you want to be a 1, a 2, or 3. You just tell them what you are, or I should say which one you want to select, and get started right away. Now, the Godfather, you have your hand up. I think, can you unmute and speak?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Bang up job. Let's get some hand claps in the chat for Wanda, for the HWIC, for Big Easy, for Troy, for Mama Khadijah, These are people that got started, just like you can get started today. And they decided they was going to put in the work. They decided they were going to be coachable. They decided they was going to learn what they didn't know. I want you to understand, I'm a certified global financial educator. I've been teaching the Black community about money for over a decade, and most don't listen. And that's the reason why that most are broke, because they never studied money. Here's the deal. You get an opportunity to learn from people who are successful. They say, if you're going to copy a cat, copy the right cat. See, I decided I was going to copy easy, the right cat. Wanda decided she was going to copy The Godfather, the right cat. Mama Khadijah decided she was going to copy Wanda, the right cat. If you're going to copy a cat, copy the right cat. And here's how you know if you got the right cat. They got results. I want you guys to start valuing results over feelings. Yeah, I feel this way and I feel like doing this and all. And I don't know, are you getting results? Can you pull up some receipts? See, we get fooled in this world by people who talk a good game, but they ain't no good. They can never show you what they did, how they did, but they can learn to manipulate you. Start paying attention to who got receipts. They say proof is in the pudding. Everybody also proof. Proof is in the pudding. So you have an opportunity. If you're a G right now, we're going to end this for you guys. We're going to move into our session you're more than welcome to stay. And the Big Easy, you got to go. I know you got other things to attend to as well. But if you're a G, I want you to give me a number right now. Where are you going to get started? Put that in the comments below, 1, 2, or 3. Let's get right to this thing. Let's get right to this money. And that's not only change our life, change other people's lives. And if you learn anything else from tonight, I want you to take this away. Zig Ziglar, one of my mentors, I read a lot of books about success. Troy reads a lot of books about success. He says this: if you help enough other people get what they want, then enough other people will help you get what you want. Let me say that again. You might want to write that down. If you help enough other people get what they want, then enough other people will help you get what you want. I want you to think about right now something that you know enough other people want help with. Name one thing in the comments below, man. This is a big problem. If I can help enough other people deal with pain, then enough other people are going to help me. If I help enough other people deal with this with insomnia, then enough other people are going to help me. If I help enough other people deal with health, then enough other people are going to help me. See, we get to exchange an opportunity to bring health to the body, happiness to the home, and wealth to the pocket. And in exchange, we get rich. Now, you may not want to get rich. I want to be rich. I want you to think about what it is that you think you've been called to do here on this earth. I want you to think about how much money it's going to take for you to build that thing. See, we're not back in the day when Noah had to build the ark, but you got your own ark to build, and what you build will change the world. But it's going to take a little bit of money. It's going to take a little bit of money. See, I want to build a school. It's going to take a little bit of money. I want to buy my mom a house. It's going to take a little bit of money. And so although I was doing well, although I built 6-figure businesses, I still said, let me add a little bit more money and help enough other people. So if you got to go right now, we appreciate you. Just let us know where you'd like to get started. Get back with the person that invited you here today. And I want to shout out the team. You can Miss Lillis, if you would, go to the site and just go through products. Just show them the dispensary. And if you want to stay, you can stay. You can see what the team does. Teamwork makes the dream work. See, I was down. I'm down today. I'm down. I got hit with a stomach bug. And let me tell you what happened today. All right, let me tell you what happened. Now, I think I'm Wanda, I must be allergic to a job. Because I got a call this morning from a brother said, man, he had 2 people call out on his driving, delivering some Meals on Wheels to seniors. And I said, are you asking me to drive? And he said, yeah, and I'm asking you to help me find some other drivers. I said, oh, Lord, I ain't did this since I was 15 years old. I ain't done this since I was in depression. I went and worked for Amazon. So I said, man, if my homie, if my brother called me, I'm showing up. Now, sure, man, just 5 hours, just deliver some stuff, help some people, make sure they can eat, they don't die. These are my seniors in my community, no problem. Man, I got out there and I went to work. I was excited too. I was like, oh, shit ain't done. Let me see if I still got it, Wanda. I want to see if I still got it. He was like, man, it's gonna take about 4 hours. I said, 4 hours, I can get this done in 2. Let me see if I still got it. Man, I go over there. I say, because I didn't eat. He called me at 7 in the morning. I said, man, let me get on over there to help him. So I didn't eat before I left. So now it's lunchtime. And I was like, let me get something to eat. And boy, I went over to McDonald's. It was a problem. I went in there and used the bathroom. And I ordered some stuff. I said, let me eat. And that was a problem. Man, I got to my 20th delivery. I said, oh, Lord, I got to go home. But I couldn't make it home. Man, I got out to try and still do my work because I'm the type of brother, if I say I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it. Man, I started throwing up. I got hot. Everybody got hot, got the chills. You know it's about to come out. You're like, oh, shit. I started throwing up stuff that I ate, McDonald's stuff that I ate last night. Everything came out. Now I'm weak. And I started thinking about how many people have to choose between clocking in and staying home when they sick. I remember what it was like when I was like, I need to be home, but if I don't go to work, I might get fired. I remember that. So I was supposed to go through this. So I can share this information with you guys. There's nothing wrong with a job. What the philosophy is simple. Like work full-time on your job and part-time on your fortune. If you never start working on your fortune, you'll always be working for a job. Let me say that again. Work full-time on your job, part-time on your fortune. But if you never start working on your fortune, if you never start working on it where now you start seeing where you can actually leave an inheritance for your children. Hey, for all the brothers that are here, still here, what does it say? A good man. That's right, Alice, a good man. Clayton, a good man. Eric, I'm talking to the brother. A good man, Mr. Frank Marshall. A good man, HWIC. A good man, Isaiah Wilson. A good man. Who else here? Mark Davidson. A good man, Orlando Perry. A good man, Rodney Campbell. A good man, Roy James. A good man, Troy Moten. A good man, Tyrone Howard. Says a good man, Mr. Willie Howard, leaves an inheritance for his children's children. That's just something to compare yourself with. According to that good book, whether you believe it or not, if we take that, are you being a good man? I want to challenge all the brothers because I run a brotherhood. It's time for us to step up. It's time for us to make sure that our last name is taken care of. The same way that the Vanderbilt's name is taken care of, the same way that Napoleon Hill's name is taken care of, the same way that Rolls Royce is taken care of, the same way that Ford is taken care of. It's time for us to step up and make sure that we take care of our last name. In the comments below, if you're serious, this goes for all the men and the women, if you're serious about making sure your last name is taken care of long after you're gone, go ahead and put in the comments below in capital letters, your last name. See, I hustle hard for my last name. I get it. I don't need nobody to motivate me because I got a last name. If you are going to work on making sure that your legacy is intact, your last name reigns forever, put in the comments below in capital letters, your last name. Back to you, Wanda.
Woo! Back to me. What? Whoa, this is powerful. This is so powerful. So that's it. Just decide, make a decision. It's time for that. It's time now. I'm just so excited, overwhelmed with everybody's name that they're putting in capital letters. Yes, because this is it. This is where the rubber meets the road. I am glad that you all showed up tonight. We have Vegas coming up. This team has Vegas. We're going to Vegas. 420 is our official launch. So in my mind, I want to take as many people as I can there because it's going to be phenomenal. And you have to be there. You have to be in the room. So get there. I heard that the tickets will be going up soon. I think they cost about $150. I got my ticket months and months ago, but get there, get in the room. And Evan, are you still unmuted?
Yeah. Let's hear from a couple people, man. I definitely thank you so much, Mama Khadijah. If you have an opportunity, I just want to call on a couple people.
Go
and then
ahead.
We'll wrap this. I definitely want to call on Uncle Frank. I'm been to work with Uncle Frank the same way that you've been working with Aunt Mama Khadijah. And here's the thing. What's very interesting to me, Wanda, is that our brand winners are are basically 50 plus. They're the ones that won their brand first. That gives you an indication of who is actually serious about that last name. I mean, I know there's some 20-year-olds and some 30-years who might get it. But once you hit 40 plus, you start thinking different. I got to admit, man, once you hit 40 plus, you realize you ain't got no retirement, you start thinking different. Once you hit 40 plus, you got these ailments, you start thinking, you're like, I got to do something. If you're a person that you over 40, you realize I got to do something, because if I don't do something different, I'm gonna keep getting what I've been getting, and I might not like what I've been getting. Or I might want some more. We want some more. We want some more. We want some more. Uncle Frank, if you can, I'm just asking you to unmute. You might be busy. I know that this might be. I know sometimes some people are dealing with kids and grandkids and all that stuff. If you're, I get you. I'm just go rap. Go ahead, bro, Uncle Frank.
Yeah, what's going on, brother?
Man, just want to hear some feedback from you. How do you feel about the squad and your time with us here tonight?
Man, I feel just marvelous, man. Every time I hear it, they give me the incentive that I can do this. That's what resonates with me more tonight than anything before. I can do this, and I will do this. And I just want to appreciate you, man, for always being there, man. Anytime I call on you, man, you always there. If you don't answer, you always call back, and that's me biting. I've been knowing you and watching you for years, and I know I know how sincere you are. You one of them kind of guys don't speak nothing but the truth. And I just, sing your praises, man. So like I said, you're a man to follow after. And so I just want to appreciate you, man, for always being there and being concerned. Just like you say, man, you there. If we call you up for some questions or anything, man, you always there. And you sincere too. And that's the good part about it. Because some people go after you just all about the money. But you, just like you say, it's not all about the money to you. You want other people to make the money. You have proved that down through the years. And I just want to tell you, man, I love you and I appreciate that, man. And I'm in your corner, man. So I'm here. I'm right behind you. I'm gonna move you out the way.
Absolutely, Uncle Frank's in the house. Man, what's so very interesting about Uncle Frank? Let me tell you guys something. Again, if you're a guest, you gotta go ahead. It's cool. But Uncle Frank, man, what was very interesting to me, I never talked to Uncle Frank about this. It wasn't like I never talked to him. And I'll tell you this, I was never recruited. It's very interesting. The people who I signed up under, they never told me about this. I kind of found out about it some kind of way. And I'll tell my story later. But I never talked to Uncle Frank. I just, Uncle Frank's like my mentor. He telling me I'm his mentor. I'm like, how'd that work? I guess we mentoring each other. But Uncle Frank saw some stuff I put out on social media, saw some stuff I was talking about. He texted me one night, talking about, I'm interested in that virtual dispensary thing. I'm like, Uncle Frank? That's what I said. Uncle Frank. Then he hit me up the next morning. He called me and said, hey, I want to get started with this virtual. I said, Uncle Frank. I couldn't believe it. And this is the same thing that's happened to many of you. You're overlooking people. Now, what do I want to say? No one is safe. I'm talking to everybody. Why? Because I know I solve problems and I serve people. And I understand that equation gets you rich. You serve more people, you solve more problems, you get rich. I got to get rich. I got a school to build. I got to get rich. I got a world to change. I got to show my community what it looked like to have a black billionaire next door who making money from his phone. I used to make six figures from my sister's old bedroom. We got a brother making six figures from his front porch. You got $1 million in your phone. You got technology now. This ain't 1986. This is 2024, moving into 2030. We're gonna be talking about a $130 billion industry. You got $1 million in your phone. You got a smartphone. The problem is you're not doing anything smart with it. Brother Alex, how's your time with us? And what did you think about the squad and your time with us here tonight?
Oh man, every time it's always golden. It's always something to pick up in these group conversations. Really powerful. Eric, when he shows up, he brings that heat. Brother Evan, I know you're kind of under the weather. You kind of set back a little bit today, but even in these small little words you say, it's always powerful. Wanda, you did an amazing job. You're such a fantastic motivational queen. Goddess at his heart. Mr. Troy, that's my guy right there. And yeah, it's just it's just an abundance of knowledge, abundance of love. It's just something you want to get into, man. Here with the Profit Posse, we do things a little bit different. Aside from the rest of CannaGlobe, we're all individual business owners here in the company, but we all help each other. It's kumbaya around here. One hand holds the other, and the chain goes on and on and on and on, and we don't let each other be. We feel that grip gripping it. You feel that grip loosening on one hand. Your partner gonna grab it harder. If your grip get loose, your partner gonna start gripping a little bit harder. Your grip get loose on this side, somebody gonna grab your hand a little bit harder, and they gonna keep the chain strong. That's what we do here. And I'd like to say again, blessings to everybody. I appreciate everything that I get from this group, everything that I'm doing, every time that I'm growing. I give thanks to my brotherhood, and I give thanks to my team for sure. It's where it's at. Sign up today.
All right, thanks so much, brother Alex. He's also a Q Video Pro. He is actually the illustrator for our comic book. You guys learn more about that. We are working on a comic book. The only outcome is income. Okay. Stacy Smith, she's a new area VDO. She's actually not on our team, but she continues to show up because we're doing great things. And it's not about being on your team. It's just about helping each other, no matter where you are. Stacy Smith, if you want to share some things that your experience with the Profit Posse and your time with us here tonight.
Evan, thank you for first inviting me to your Zooms and keeping me, informed about when you all are having something, because I truly learn each and every time. This was an amazing Zoom. I just enjoyed hearing, Eric Carter's story. I enjoy just learning from each and every one of you. And again, like Uncle Frank, Evan, I'm not on your team, but you continue to pour into me and my team, and I truly appreciate you as well. I got your back too, bro.
All right, Stacey Smith from Decatur, where's Greater? I've got a couple people I've asked to unmute. If you can, then you can say a few things, and we're gonna close this thing out. Again, to all of our guests, we appreciate you. And when a guest stay this long, we must be doing something good. When the guests leave early, that's a problem, okay? If guests stay good, we must be doing something good. So I'm asking a couple of guests. I don't know who's going to unmute first, but we'll just give an opportunity to share any thoughts about what you saw with us here tonight. I saw Isaiah. I'm just going in. Y'all see the thing popping up. So hopefully we can put you to sleep. You know what I'm saying? Orlando Perry, Pamela, Rodney Coleman, whoever come up first. I'm trying to rapid fire this thing so we can be conscious of people's time here today. And if nobody can unmute, then we'll go ahead and clap. And wait a second, Annie Lane. Okay, go ahead, brother Perry. You did it again.
Hello there.
Go ahead, Miss Annie Lane.
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing well. You want to share any feedback with us from tonight?
Yes, I'd love that. What is it? Big Easy and his story. It was such an inspiration to me because you know what my thing is. Yes, I'm going to help the elders here not be in so much pain and suffer from so many illness. That is my goal. To help them some kind of way because I'm one of them, especially. So it's been great. It's been fantastic. I love it. I love it.
Miss Annie Lane, let me tell you this, Miss Lane. You are inspiration. Because no matter where you find yourself, you ain't giving up. And so I'll tell you where your power is going to lie. Is going to become a product expert. Learn everything you can about. Start with one. If you got time, start going through. What does this do? How does this help? And I want you to become one of our product specialists. So when we're doing our product knowledge presentations, you can begin to let people know what you've discovered, what you've researched, what you've learned about whatever said product and what the potential benefits of those products could be. That's how you're going to really help those seniors because you'll be talking from a place of knowledge. You'll be talking from a place of research. Does that make sense?
That makes a lot of sense. A lot of sense.
So we got a new product. Give some hand claps for Miss Annie Lane, one of our new product specialists in training. That's what's going on, Brother Orlando. You can come on back up. If you don't mind, if you got a time, share some thoughts with us.
Man. Yeah, I'm here. Excuse me, man. I appreciate you keeping me in the fold first and foremost, man. And I didn't catch everything that Eric said, but the part I did catch was phenomenal, man. And Wanda, every time I get on the call, Wanda is just out of this world, man, with that spirit, man. So I appreciate you keeping me in the loop, man. And I know you're gonna stay on my back till I start getting things right. So I appreciate that, sir. This was a phenomenal call, man.
I appreciate you, Brother Perry. Miss Pamela Ames, she just recently joined. She's new Q video. If you don't mind just unmuting and sharing a few thoughts about your time with us here tonight, we'll get a couple more.
Hello, everyone. I have always enjoyed listening to Big Easy, and again tonight it was really I soaked it all in. Definitely the health part, the marine part, the seizure part. So a lot of work. I'm ready. I've graded all of my test papers, so now I have some free time to get those text messages out, and the weekend is upon me. So I'm looking forward to having some people on the call next week.
All right.
Thank you.
Yeah, time to go to work. Time to go to work.
Yeah.
Miss Angela Ferguson, I just hit you up. Let's see who else was out here. Is Rodney? I was trying to get Rodney. Let's see. Rodney Coleman. I'm gonna come back to you one more time. Roy James. You know what? I got to hear from Roy James. This brother here, I think he's an affiliate. He shows up more than people that's been in the business for 5 years. No, I'm just playing. But he shows up more than some people that's been in the business since it got started. Roy James, the floor is yours, Roy.
Like I said, I always enjoy the meetings, and I just like to be here because I learn something new every time, and that's my motivation because I want to move up to I'm an affiliate, but I'll move up to the videos as soon as I can. And some things are starting to open up within the next couple of weeks. You're going to see me there because I want to get up and become an area because it's motivation. When you hear these stories, it motivates you to know that you'll get the information you need to help people. And that's what it's really about, helping people. And that's how you can make that money, like you were saying earlier. And I like hearing that reminding me what it is that why I'm doing this, because this is a new way. This is something that's been around for a while, but we've never had the opportunity to be able to share this good products of cannabis and mushrooms, because these products have been good for our health for a long time. And now that the opportunity is there, we're going to be able to help a lot of people and make a lot of good money along the way.
All right. Thanks so much, Brother Roy. Lilith Lumpkins, I know you might be dealing with an autistic child, but we cannot go without hearing from you. Lilith is our admin extraordinaire. She's the one to make sure that the stuff gets recorded, that we go through the slides properly, that we're structured. I want you to understand that the team has different strengths, and we leverage the strengths. We don't care what you are not good at. The only thing I concern myself with is what you are good at. We leverage your 10 and don't even care about the one, and we put you in position to win. Lilith Lumpkins, come on down. Come on down. Why are you so shy, Lilith? Share some words with us, Miss Lumpkins. If she can't, she may not be able to. Let's get some hand claps in the chat for Lilith. Again, we would not be able to do such a phenomenal production, such a phenomenal show without support. So these are unsung heroes who you may never see. But you have people that's in the front and you have people that's in the back, and you need them all. Okay. Mark Davidson, man, just you've been showing up. Let me hear from your brother Mark, and then we'll begin to wrap this thing up. I was looking for Aisha too. Oh, there you go. Aisha Blackford. Come on down. Oh, go ahead, Angela. You're muted.
Yes. As always, wonderful meeting, informational. I got my motivational call this morning from Miss Wanda, and she always asks how many you're going to call. So I told her 10, and we had to go over again how to do it. I was making more out of it than what it should have been. I had foot surgery, and I said, I got to go down to my studio. She said, why? You just do it on the phone, So that kind of stopped me right there. But I did 10 because I went through my phone, and I said, well, I'll just start with the A's. And I was going through the A's, and I said, let me do this one. So I did 10. Then I said, let me go ahead and do this one. So I ended up doing 15. Then I did 18. Then I did 20. Then I did 22.
Oh.
So, and it's like, it's just that simple. It's just that simple.
Everybody put in the comments below simple. You see how simple that is? So she said, I got 10, but then she realized I did that in like 5 minutes. Like, what am I doing? Wow, simple.
Yeah, it's just that simple. I had one phone call, and they said, well, they got the information. They said they'll talk to me a little later on because they were dealing with something. So I said no problem, and I can tell on in your messages. I got a Samsung, and who read the message. So a lot of people read the message, but I haven't heard anything from them. So they'll be getting another one tomorrow, and then I'll start on my B's.
So here's the thing. So when you reach out to them tomorrow, what you gonna say?
I see that you read the message.
No.
Well, what do you think about it? Nope.
Nope.
Okay,
here's what you're gonna say. Okay. What do you like most about what you saw last night?
What do you like most? Okay.
You're going to assume that they came, even though you know they didn't.
Okay.
Because that puts them into a place of guilt. Like I'm a friend of Angela's, and I didn't even take the time to show up to what she wanted to show up, but I be wanting her to show up for me. So now you be like, oh, I didn't get to make it. Oh, no problem. I like that. Everybody put accounts on no problem. No problem. Okay. Do you have 5 minutes right now to watch the video? Would you like to watch the replay? Because we're gonna have the replay out as well. I love what you said. No problem. So you automatically assume that they came, even though you know that they didn't. It puts them on the defense. You're on the offense.
Okay, gotcha. So what do you like most? Gotcha.
What'd you like most about last night? You know it's a facetious question. It doesn't matter.
All right, gotcha.
All right.
Gotcha. Okay.
Mark Davidson, I know you unmuted for a quick second. Go ahead, brother Mark.
Hey,
Y'all
what's
get some
going
training
on
tonight as well. What's up, Mark?
Yeah, I appreciate the whole process, man. It's helped me in a lot of different areas because I'm in roofing sales, so just the interaction and the being able to reach so many people. I just appreciate the whole process.
All right,
I appreciate Mother Khadijah for exposing me to this process, and I appreciate you, Wanda, all of you all. I really do. So, thank you so much.
All right, brother Mark. Thanks so much, man. Back to Wanda to close us out. It's been a plum pleasing time. I made it through. Whew, Lord.
You did that, Godfather. Yes. That's why we call him the Godfather. Because Evan is gonna show up for you when you don't show up for yourself. And that's the team. That's the spirit of the team. We're here to help each other win. We are highly supportive of one another because we believe in the vision and we believe that it's going to be the team that always makes the dream work. So if you're still a guest, and of course I will keep saying it, thank the person that invited you, get back with them and make a decision. And for our teammates, thank you for showing up. And thank you for your energy. Thank you for your time. And I know it was worth it because when we give energy, it comes back to us. Iron sharpens iron, and we are here to win. We are here to stay in good spirits with one another and grow our bank accounts, grow our health into wellness, grow everything that needs to be grown together. So I want to thank you all for joining us tonight. We are the Profit Posse. The only outcome is income. And in the words of Jim Rohn's, profit is better than wage. And in my words, how you do anything is how you do everything. So stay safe, stay well, and stay happy. Bye for now. See you next week.